not only were there actors there, and then that's what I said, is they ship in a bunch of actors. They do this at every event. I've been there. I've covered it from Seattle to Austin. There it is in the news. There it is, mainstream media. There they are advertising. There's the photos of the actors. And I go, it's crazy. Sometimes there's even people that are clearly Jewish, and it comes out they're Jewish later, 18 years ago, at the events in the Southern Poverty Law Center, running Elohim City, the big white supremacist compound in Oklahoma. And again, they then distort that. But think about this. We know it's synthetic. Are there some real white supremacists there? Are there some real, Antifa there? Absolutely.
Alex Jones, stop lying. Alex Jones just can't stop lying. It's incredible. The Southern Poverty Law Center did not run Elohim City. That was a Christian identity compound, or whatever you want to call it, that was there for years, run by hardcore Christian identity / white supremacists. People who believe that they are the Jews. Not the Semitic Jews, but white Jews. That's what Christian identity is all about. That's all proven. It was not created by the Southern Poverty Law Center. So Alex likes to maintain this lie over many years. I've heard him repeat it with zero proof. Now, he's saying there were actors at Charlottesville. No proof. He puts out pictures like this that are extremely reminiscent of Sandy Hook, where they were using pictures of people, comparing them and calling them crisis actors, and using face matching techniques to try to claim that this person was that person. They've even done that with Charlottesville and Sandy Hook. And I was going to make a video about that, but I decided not to. It's so ridiculous that I wasn't going to cover it. But I was going to mention, just because someone put an ad on Craigslist does not mean it's real. Anybody can put an ad on Craigslist, including some incredibly right-wing liars like Alex Jones might know, and they might have put that ad out. You need to prove someone answered that ad and got paid. You need to get someone to come forward and prove that. An ad on Craigslist proves absolutely nothing. But anyway, this video is about something you probably haven't heard about. At least I didn't hear about it until yesterday. So I might be a little bit late. I don't scour the news 24/7. But I'm thinking some people probably haven't heard about this. Because if you go to Alex Jones's website, Infowars.com, you won't hear a thing about it. This is Alex's website as of 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on August 29, 2017. And if you search his website, you will find absolutely nothing about a KKK member being arrested for discharging his gun at the Charlottesville rally. That's correct. A KKK leader discharged a weapon, and that just came out on the 27th. It was released by the ACLU. They released the video. I'm going to play the video at the end of this. But if you're on Alex Jones's website, you'll see things like this. Sick leftists celebrate hurricane as victory over conservative white Americans. Everything's to do with color with Alex Jones. and everything's to do with left and right, even though he used to preach about don't get caught in the left-right paradigm. He's nothing but the left-right paradigm. He's done a bait and switch on his audience. It's absolutely amazing. But before I get to that video, I'll just end this video with that shooting video. It's quite short. But before I get to that, I'm going to read a little bit of this article from the Baltimore Sun. It's an Associated Press article titled, "Baltimore Man Among 3 More Charged in Charlottesville, Virginia White Supremacist Rally." So if everyone was actors, as Alex Jones is claiming, then was it an actor who drove over Heather Heyer and killed her and injured 35 other people? Was it an actor who discharged his gun, as we're just going to read about? And at the end of this, there's a couple other guys that are mentioned who beat up someone severely. I guess they were actors that were just acting the part of beating the hell out of someone. But whatever. Let me read some of this from the top. A 52-year-old Baltimore man has been arrested and charged with firing a gun at the white supremacist rally in Charlottesville, Virginia earlier this month. Richard Wilson Preston was arrested Saturday in Maryland and charged with discharging a firearm within 1,000 feet of a school during the August 12th rally, Charlottesville police said. Preston fired a gun in the 100 block of blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read that all. Pausing for a moment, I just want to say, it's interesting he's been charged only with just charging a firearm within 1,000 feet of a school. He's not been charged with attempted murder or anything like that. Amazing. And the big controversy with this is the fact that the police did nothing. They claim they didn't hear it. And this was only brought to their attention by the ACLU video. But continuing. Court records list his address in the 5800 block of blah, blah, blah. Baltimore, northeast Baltimore neighborhood. I don't really care where he lives. He was identified in news reports as Imperial Wizard of KKK chapter in Maryland. In 2013, a man named Richard Preston, who identified himself as Imperial Wizard of the Baltimore Area Confederate White Knights, told the Baltimore Sun that the organization was not racist at its origins, saying that it lost its way during the civil rights era of the 1960s. Continuing. There was a lot of conflict, he said. It gave the Klan a very bad name. Preston was arrested Saturday on a fugitive warrant issued in Virginia. So I'll just end there. And it's amazing he can claim the KKK didn't have racism as its origins. That's the exact reason it was created. But historical revisionism is great, isn't it? This is something that Alex Jones supports, as he supports the American Free Press, which is a historical revisionist organization linked to Ron Paul, and they claim the Holocaust was a hoax. Yeah, but something else I wanted to mention here, I'm just going to breeze through a few points here. Preston was a maintenance worker at the school in Baltimore from 1996 to 2001. It's kind of weird. Probably not the guy you want working at your school. And I wanted to mention here, Charlottesville police said 2 more men have been arrested in connection with the rally. Daniel Patrick Borden, 18, was charged with malicious wounding and is in custody in Cincinnati. Alex Michael Ramos was charged with malicious wounding. His last known residence was Marietta, Georgia. I heard somewhere else that they haven't caught him yet, but I'm sure they will. So 35 people injured and the killing of a woman, which was Heather Heyer. And it says here, James Alex Fields Jr. faces second-degree murder charges for allegedly driving his car into the counter-protesters. Allegedly. Well, it's kind of on video, and it was kind of extremely intentional. But moving along. Here is the tweet that the ACLU sent out, which included a video, and it says, "Watch, man fired at another person in Charlottesville on August 12th. We handed video to LE agencies. The man has been arrested and charged with a crime." So the ACLU posted this on August 26th. They gave the information to the FBI on August 17th. So it took that long for it to really hit the news. And it's amazing that people like Alex Jones didn't cover it. Go search Infowars. You won't find a single thing about it. Pretty big story. Anyway, here's the clip.
That was a gunshot.
The writing's on the wall. It won't go away. Eternal man.
Just gotcha. Know who you are. Goblins. Literal vampiric pot-bellied goblins waddling around coming after us. My spirit gets close and goes, ah, ah.